Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is up, everybody? Excited to talk UFC Vegas 45 live. Of course, maybe most excited to also hear the people's picks on the Fight Companion. You guys were on fire. I believe the viewer poll only got 2 fights wrong, if I'm correct. So I am excited to hear your guys' takes. I know you guys are excited to hear mine once again. Smash that like button if you guys are tuning in and subscribe. New to the channel, turn the post notifications on. We got a good live show coming at you guys. We got a lot to talk about. UFC Vegas 45. Sadly, this is the last card of the year. I am without a doubt disappointed that this is the final card we're going to see. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of action coming in 2022. UFC taking a month reset from the game. The channel don't stop, though. I'm still bringing out shows. I'll be doing lives. I'll be doing reaction videos, hypothetical videos. I'm going to bring out a lot of different conceptual ideas in this downtime that we have away because I want to keep you guys entertained. I want to keep you guys engaged, and I want to fucking have a great time chatting it up. The late night live will not stop. Even in the MMA drought, there will still be the late night live. I expect the people to come through, say what's up, and we'll talk news and all different things. We'll talk some boxing. I'm looking forward to talking about this card again. Shout out to everybody tuning into the show. Great weekend of fights. My God. Seeing Juliana Pena shock the world, for me, was probably the #1 moment of that card. Charles Oliveira's submission game is absolutely insane. Durability through the roof. Anybody that says that man doesn't have heart has no idea what they're talking about. What is up? The people in the chat. Shout out to you guys for tuning in. Much love. I'm excited to break this one down live. And we'll throw the poll up, of course. We'll start it in just a moment. Enjoying a little bit of muscle milk, man. Just got back from doing some training myself, so got to get some recovery. What else from the weekend should we really go back and note? Sean O'Malley, at the end of the day, hype or not, he is a fantastic striker. 10 out of 10 striking game. I think that his stand-up is some of the best in the sport. Stylistically, he matches up well with a lot of the shorter guys in the bantamweight division. There's excitement for Derrick Lewis without a shine of a doubt. Derrick Lewis, Sean O'Malley. This weekend, there is excitement from Derrick Lewis. I'm looking at the live chat. You think Derrick Lewis is going to bring the fireworks early this year? I guess it'd be late this year, man. The final fireworks of the year. Hopefully we get a sweet main event. I think we got a pretty decent card. We'll quickly just glance through each fight. You got Lewis at the top, Wonderboy, Angela Hill, Lemos, Assunção, Simón, Gamrot, Ferreira, Darren Elkins, and Cub Swanson. Great main card. Good prelims. Meerschaert, Stoltzfus, Dustin, Tafa, Hunsucker will be a banger. Barcelos, very good. I'm excited to see how he fares against Victor Henry. And then we have some okay fights earlier on in the night. Big, hard-hitting heavyweights with Macy and Parisian. I cannot wait to officially get into it. We will start off with Matt Sayles and Jourdain Leavitt. Of course, I'll throw the poll in the chat to get your guys' voices heard. Leavitt versus Sayles. Then we'll get into my breakdown here. All right, let's find out what the people think is going to happen. And trust, because the people, their opinion's been pretty fuego these past couple weeks. All right, so this first matchup between Matt Sayles and Jourdain Leavitt. I really got to say, I think Leavitt's grappling game will be too much for Sayles. He's been taken down and controlled in the past. Granted, 27, the improvements will be there. His last fight about 2 years ago was against Bryce Mitchell. I don't think Leavitt has the same level of success as Bryce Mitchell does on the ground, going out there and submitting Sayles, but I think he should control this fight on the floor. Potentially gets the submission, maybe, but also unanimous decision is possible, especially Sayles jumping up in weight class. Let's quickly look where Sayles has fought previously. I believe he was at 35. Okay, 45. No, he was not at 35. He was at 45. So take that back. But at 45, up and down result, a little bit inconsistent, has not fought through the pandemic at all. And in the most recent fight, the loss by Twister to Bryce Mitchell, obviously a hard loss to bounce back from. I think that in this matchup, you'll see more from Jourdain Leavitt than we saw against Puellas. On the feet, Sayles has nice boxing. He's pretty crispy. He's got good hooks. I think he could potentially hurt Jourdain Leavitt standing, but I think this fight will be in Leavitt's realm. I think he's going to shoot for takedowns, try to make this a grappling style matchup. Now, looking at the lines, plus 100 for Sayles, minus 105 Leavitt. Due to Leavitt's potential inexperience at the higher level, granted both guys, similar in experience, 9 fights to 12 fights, I am going to be riding with Leavitt. Wins by a decision. Leavitt wins by a decision right now is a plus 490 prop, but not really loving the props. Let's see, over 1.5, minus 180. I don't think that's a terrible one, but if Leavitt gets to the floor, I could see him locking something up. We'll go Jourdain Leavitt for the win. I think he does get it done, and it's a pretty fun fight to start the night. The people are 100% on Leavitt. There's no love for Sayles in the chat. Leavitt by a boring, dominant wrestling performance. Who? I agree with you, bro. Yeah, Bryce Mitchell's next level, though. Get your votes in, though. I want your voices to be heard. Right now, the people are on Jourdain Leavitt heavy, and I see why. I definitely do. You're looking at Lewis, Swanson, Pennington, and Simón. Okay. We'll get to all those fights real soon. You guys are just getting here. Make sure to smash that like button, show some love. We got a lot of fights to go through live. And of course, your opinion is valued here. So take a vote up there. Put it in the chat. Leavitt, Sayles, who do you have? I'm leaning towards the no bet side on this fight, to be honest. The lower level guys can definitely bite you in the ass. Even if you see potential clear-cut methods to victory, they don't have that same level of experience. Jourdain Leavitt. We are going to close the poll here, so get your final votes in. Right now, the polls, officially is 100% for Jourdain Leavitt, unless somebody quickly got a vote in for Sayles. I'm really confident with this card for some reason. I feel confident as well, man. Leavitt, 100% of the vote to Jourdain Leavitt. The people believe in him, and I see why. The stylistic matchup strongly favors him. That is a good first fight. We're going to keep on running up the card. I'll keep on chatting it up with you guys. Smash that like button. Let's keep going. Fight number 2. The next one, Don'Tale Mayes and Josh Parisian. I'm not super intrigued by Josh Parisian. He was on The Ultimate Fighter. He didn't do well. He's had his fair share of opportunities. In his last fight, he wins a split decision versus Roque Martinez. Mayes beats Martinez by a decision as well, but a clear-cut decision more so, more dominant. On the side of Don'Tale, he's a decent stand-up fighter. He really likes to use his hands. He hits hard. He moves fairly well for a guy that weighs in at 260 pounds, and he is physically strong. 6'6", 81-inch reach. His opponent, Parisian's a big heavyweight too. Top of the weight class. 266, 6'4", 79. Mayes is a lot more muscle. Parisian has a lot more pudge. I feel like the striking of Parisian is decent. He's a bit of a loopy puncher who does like to scrap. He does bring good forward pressure, but I don't think he'll be able to use those attributes on a guy that's bigger than him here in Don'Tale Mayes. I'm leaning Don'Tale Mayes by TKO. I'm thinking second or third round. I feel like he could potentially hurt Parisian with the hands, as Parisian's maybe being a bit over-aggressive, really looking for the kill, and gets knocked out. I got Don'Tale, not the most confident guy you can pick just simply because he's minus 200, but he's not, a top-tier heavyweight. The odds, minus 195 best value for Mayes, plus 175 for Parisian. Let's see, Mayes by KO TKO is plus 150, so it's not great value for Mayes KO TKO. He's expected to win by knockout here, and I do think he does. I think this is one of the fights where maybe you do a Mayes KO or maybe you skip the bet and enjoy the action, but I do think Mayes wins. But I have this odd back of my mind feeling, what if Parisian was able to get him to the ground and get his back, plus 850? I wouldn't be absolutely shocked if Parisian pulled off the upset by submission either here. Did I forget to put the poll up? That's unfortunate. That is my mistake, guys. My apologies. I did not put the poll up first. Mayes versus Paris. Not Caro Parisian. Parisian. I gotta fix the spelling here. Parisian. Let's find out what the people think here. Think this card's going to have the opposite effect of the last card. I think that's definitely possible. What is up, brother Zach, in the chat? Shout out to everybody in the live chat. We got Who, Kenny Concepts, Zach Johnson, TRG, Robert Tarver. Good people in the chat, man. Excited to hear your guys' takes, so make sure to vote. Make sure to vote. The poll. Smash the poll and give me your guys' takes, because I'm curious where you guys are at. Who you guys taking? My apologies for making it late here. We have a little bit of a split vote at the moment. And I'm not absolutely shocked by that. This one's a 50-50. You're going to go Mays. Okay. I like that. I think it definitely could be 50-50. You feel a lot of finishes on this card? I definitely could see that too. I could see some nice finishes on this card. Potential banger of a card. And I think it's a good one to send off the year for free. It's not a pay-per-view, but it's a damn good free TV card. And I think the action will be enjoyable here. Let's see, guys. Poll right now favoring Don'Tale Mayes. Give me Andre Ewell all night long here, man. I've been waiting for this kid to fight again. So you like Ewell? Okay, we'll talk about that Ewell fight momentarily, man. But if you watch the full card breakdown, you know I'm on the opposite side. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. And if you're just tuning in, smash that like button. Mayes 71%, Parisian 29%. So the strong favor towards Don'Tale Mayes. We'll close out the poll. And let's see where it's at. The next one, we'll have it up before I break the fight down. So my apologies there with the delay. Let's see what the official final polling will look like. 71% Don'Tale Mayes, 28% Josh Parisian. Yeah, I think you guys are on the money with that one. Of course, Parisian has a fighting chance. Much more clear cut for the Leavitt fight. Let's move on to the next bout. And I'm going to throw the poll up immediately. Pennington versus Chiasson. Let's get Pennington up here. I got to make sure I'm spelling these names right, man. Chiasson. Pennington, Chiasson. Almost have Pennington with fucking 3 fucking N's over here. Pennington. All right. Pennington versus Chiasson. So this matchup here, there is opportunity for Raquel. I could see her clinching up, making this a grinding style of fight. That's her best method to win the bout. Get Chiasson against the cage, controller there, work for takedowns. Big size and reach edge in favor of Chiasson, 5'11 to 5'7, 72-inch reach, 67.5. Chiasson has good straight punches. I believe her takedown defense should be there for Pennington. I feel like Chiasson can go out there and win a hard-fought decision over Raquel. I feel like Chiasson's frame is a very intriguing one, and seeing her as a big underdog, it's a dog or pass type fight for sure here. I'll go Chiasson wins by a decision. I like her size, I like her boxing, and I like her possibility of winning. Minus 180, plus 172. Chiasson wins by decision, plus 285. Fight goes the distance, minus 240. It's expected to go the distance here. I really do believe this fight will. The stylistic matchup, I think, really favors decision. Though Chiasson's a good boxer, not a heavy puncher, not a huge finisher. Look at the wins, decisions. Some KOs earlier on, but in recent fights, there's been decisions, and I don't think you're knocking out Raquel Pennington. She's extremely durable. I'll go Chiasson wins a hard-fought decision here. Let's see what the people have. Pennington up 70%. Wow, okay. The fight's going to be a banger. You're talking about the last one, I think. Yeah, for sure. I think one of the best fights of the year. Chiasson. Big money underdog, easy lock. You like the experience of Pennington. Okay, I respect that. I honestly want Chiasson to win, but you think Raquel takes it? I could see it. Yeah, I think that Chiasson's a real prospect. What is up, brother? What is up? Shout out to you guys in the chat. When did Pennington fight last? Her last fight was against Penny Kianzad, who actually was the finalist who lost to Macy Chiasson on The Ultimate Fighter. She won a decision, but Piani Kianzad made it a scrap. Marian Renau before that for Chiasson, the last two, Renau and Shayna Young. A little bit better competition level for Pennington, obviously throughout her career. Holly Holm, Irene Aldana, Jermaine Dirandame. I think that Chiasson can go out there, use her length, and win a hard-fought decision. An interesting thing, I don't know if you guys heard, Jermaine Dirandame is out of the rankings. I'm very curious to hear more about that. Raquel will lose this fight. I promise you that. I respect that promise. Let's see if you come through on it, brother. Pennington been out for a minute. She had like 2 to 3 kids. No, bro, she's not been out, and I don't think she's had kids either. It was just on two months ago, bro. Pennington's been active, dude. He was here 2 months ago. She had a layoff, but she's been at. Hey, much love. You love my videos, bro? Hey, I love you too, Abdul. Much love, dude. Thank you, brother. Dude, I think you're referring to Nunes, not Pennington, brother. Because, no, she's been active, man. She's been active. Pennington, 67%. Chiasson, 33%. We're going to close the poll and see what's finalized at. Get your last vote in. And if you're just tuning in and you haven't smashed the like button, do us a favor. Smash the likes. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, man. Keep it locked in. Late Night Live number 6. I'm telling you guys, we're on the road to 100 episodes, baby. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm excited to go through this card, though, live. I love hearing you guys' takes. Okay, so officially, 66% for Raquel Pennington, Chiasson 33%. So you guys are going against me here. I'm going against the masses. Understandably so. I am taking an underdog in Chiasson, and I'm believing in her. Oh, the grind doesn't stop, bro. The grind does not stop. All right, let's keep on moving up the card. Next fight. Charles Jourdain and Andre Ewell. Let me put up a poll. We'll get your guys' takes here. Ewell. Chiasson. Ewell versus Jourdain. Here we go. All right, so Andre Ewell versus Charles Jourdain. I don't have a ton of faith in Ewell. He's moving up a weight class. He's fighting a guy in Jourdain who, though losses, has some serious power, a dynamic kickboxer, athletic base. Doesn't bring in the reach, though. We'll go on that. Ewell is rangy. He's got a 75-inch reach. He has okay punching. I just don't see him as super defensively sound. He's not a hard hitter at bantamweight. And now you're jumping up a weight class. Featherweight. Jourdain doesn't even make weight. Let's talk about that. He came in at 49 for the last fight. He's going to have a clear-cut size edge. Hopefully he doesn't miss weight this time. I think Air Jourdain takes this fight. I think he goes out there and potentially puts Ewell away in the second round, but I could see 3 rounds of work. Jourdain's still improving, 26. Ewell 33. I think he's on the downslide too. I think Jourdain is on the uphill, the upslide. I guess not upslide, but he's on the up. And I feel like here, he's going to get to showcase it against Ewell, which is a favorable matchup. And a loss to Ewell will really heavily harm the stock of Charles Jourdain. Andre Ewell, Charles Jourdain. I'm going Jourdain wins here. I think he gets it done. Odds for this matchup, Jourdain is a minus 195 fave, plus 174, 175 for Ewell. Do I like Jourdain's KO prop plus 190? Ewell, not an easy guy to finish, but he was knocked out in his last fight, and I could see that being a trend. Now jumping a weight class, though, guys have jumped weight classes and looked better, been more durable. Might be Jourdain wins a decision here. Either way, I'm very intrigued to see this fight, and I guess I still have a little belief in Charles Jourdain, regardless of what some may say. Jourdain right now, he is the strong favorite with the people. 75% of the votes are on Charles Jourdain. If you didn't get your vote in, get your voice heard, get a vote in, and let's see what's up with this live chat. Nunes got a lot of people's parlay smoked and lit in flames last weekend. Yeah, I didn't parlay her, bro. Nunes fight was rigged. Wasn't rigged, bro. She broke, dude. I have Ewell confused with another fighter who resembles him. Yeah, I was going to say, because when you said you picked Ewell, I was pretty surprised, man. It's just crazy to see how much you've grown this channel, AJ. I feel like you're the best prediction videos on YouTube. Even T1 MMA can't F with you at this point. Dude, I'm not trying to disrespect T1 MMA. I actually don't know if I've seen his channel before. Best of luck to him. But much appreciation to the kind words, Joseph. Really, bro. We grind. You guys know there's videos pretty much every day of the week. The content does not stop, from live streams, full card predictions, podcasts. We got it all, man. I keep it locked in. So much love. And you guys do the same. Keep it locked in here. And smash that like button too. Let's get those likes pumping. So if you're watching the show and you're enjoying the content, make sure to give us a like. Show some love to MMA experts. I'm from Quebec, so Jourdain all day. That's fair, brother. What's up, Zach Johnson? I see you're doing some pre-fight study. A lot of sports books are refunding anyone who bet and lost on Nunes last weekend. All you have to do is show them ticket because they found out she got paid to lose. No way, bro. I don't believe it. You're playing with me. Who do you have them confused with? Damn, bro. I don't know who you're thinking. I can't think of who you have them confused with, bro. I really don't know. That's number one bullshit. Yeah, no, you're not going to get refunded. No sports book is refunding you for a loss, man. They'll gladly take your money, dude. Didn't Chase Hooper lose to him? No, I don't believe Chase Hooper lost to him, dude. No, he didn't. The weight cut took a lot out of her. It potentially took a lot out of her because she looked bad, dude. That was not the Nunes we had seen in the past. That was the new Nunes, man. The mom Nunes, the one that's really focused on the fam. I appreciate you, Robert. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the support, guys. You guys are awesome, man. Got much love for you guys, man. That's why I love this late night live series, because I get a chance to hear your take too. Not just you coming to me, but me hearing you guys. Jourdain is the strong favorite with the people, as I expected, and you guys are agreeing with me here, which is good to see. Let me close out the poll. If you haven't got your vote in, make sure to vote, and let's see what it finalizes at. It seems like this is the Charles Jourdain night. I know we lost to Alex Caceres, man. 78%, 21%. The poll is heavy on Charles Jourdain for good reason, my people. I am with you. I am on Charles Jourdain. He was a dirty fighter. I don't remember, man. Nunes broke. Dude, but that's hilarious, man. You're a funny guy, bro. All right, the next fight of the night. Let's move on up, and I'll get the poll placed in a moment. Sijara Eubanks versus Melissa Gatto. Eubanks getting old, man. Not that old, but she's getting up there. She ain't a spring chicken in the women's MMA game at this point. All right, let's look at this matchup. So, Sijara Eubanks is a grappler, as is Melissa Gatto. She does have really nice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills. But the differential I really see here is Sijara Eubanks' top pressure. Her takedowns are decently effective. She's got a lot of experience in the game at the higher levels, 7-6 record. If you were in, if you were a super casual, you didn't look at any film or anything, you're saying Gatto 7-0 and 2 draws, she's clearly going to win. The end of the day, Sijara Eubanks is a lot better than the record states. She's fought hard matchups from the start of her career. I see her going out here and beating Melissa Gatto. I could see her controlling her on the ground. I'm going to go Sijara wins a decision. I think her jiu-jitsu can definitely get it done. Standing up, I'm not supremely impressed by Gatto, and I also really don't think she's extremely physically strong, which is a real difference maker, I feel, here in this fight. I like Sijara wins by a decision. Minus 160, minus 159 technically, plus 177 for Gatto. I'm on the favorite Sijara here. I think she wins. Let's see what we could potentially play. I'm not loving the bets on this fight. If I'm looking at it deep, Eubanks wins by KO TKO. I don't think there's high likelihood. Eubanks wins by a decision is really where I lean. It's plus 140. And do I want to bank on that versus an undefeated fighter, Gatto? Really not a ton. Submission on either side, plus 500 for Eubanks, plus 1,000 for Gatto. I like Sijara, though. I like Sijara here. Minus 160-ish tag at best value. She's the pick. Betting-wise, not my favorite bet because she is 36, nearly 37, but I think she beats the 25-year-old Gatto and gives her her first official loss as a professional. Sijara Eubanks for the victory. Let's see what the people think. Got a lot to catch up on here. What is up, bro? Welcome to the chat, James. Alexis Harris is good, but he has the worst looking record. Hey, man, records don't matter in the fight game. Ewell only wins were splits that could have gone either way. You're fading Lemos because she's the biggest favorite to lose. That's a later fight. Eubanks about to be 500 with a loss. Dude, the people are close on this one too, man. The votes are very competitive. It's 56% right now for Eubanks, 44% for Gatto. Yeah, Eubanks was a beast on tough. She would have won the show. Gatto accepts the takedown a little too easy. I do see her getting taken down here. She had domestic issues. I guess they weren't proven. How many fights have I watched in a row? Dude, the last card that I remember I actually didn't watch is before I ever created the channel. It was the start of the pandemic. It was Kevin Lee versus Charles Oliveira. I had to go back and watch that fight. I was in Orlando at the time. That's the last card I remember not watching. I am fading Lemos because the biggest favorite tends to lose. All right, I'm caught up, I think, well here. Caceres versus Hall prediction. Ryan Hall? I would lean Ryan Hall, man. I think it's a hard fight. Cachoeira should be cut from the UFC. Catch is cheating is her true name. Dude, yeah, she did claw the eyes, man. I forgot about that, and I didn't talk about that in the post-fight breakdown. Yeah, well, I think the picks are pretty close on this fight. You know what? The picks are real close here. Eubanks, Gatto, the picks are almost 50%. I'm closing the poll. Let's see what it officially lists at when everybody gets their final vote in, because I'm curious. Let's see. 57% for Eubanks, 42% for Gatto. That's better than I anticipated. I actually thought the people's vote would be more strongly in favor of Sijara Eubanks. So that's interesting to note. I think some people are seeing Gatto's jiu-jitsu as a potential factor, which is a rightful assumption here. Philip Rowe. Yeah, Philip Rowe's a big boy, though. He's up a few weight classes. You think Eubanks is going to be 7-7 after? You promise? Listen, we'll see if that promise holds true, brother. Eubanks wins, you shave your head. All right, the next one, Justin Tafa and Harry Hunsucker. Battle of the hard-hitting heavyweights here. Get the poll up. And let's see what the people think as I break down this matchup here. An error occurred. What? Hold on, guys. We're having a glitch with the poll. It's not allowing me to post one. Give me 1 sec. Come on, baby. Let us post a poll. All right, it's not allowing me to post a poll, guys. I don't know what the hell is going on. That's so strange. Let's see. I'm going to try one more, but we might not be able to get a poll up for this one. All right, we got one. And I jokingly put draw in there just to see if it would allow me to do it with 3 options, and it does. That's so fucking weird. I don't know what that was. That was strange. But this matchup here. So, Harry Hunsucker and Justin Tafa are both strikers. They want to stand up and throw power strikes. Hunsucker will explode with power early. He puts himself out of position, and there's openings there for heavy hitters. Justin Tafa is by no means a top-flight contender. I would be fearful that he actually could get knocked out by Hunsucker here. Minus 340 tag. If you're considering betting this fight, go the dog. I'm very much leaning Tafa winning. I think he's definitely the crisper and more technical striker than Harry Hunsucker, but Tafa hasn't looked great. It's a 4-3 record as well. I'll pick Tafa by KO, TKO, first or second round. Hunsucker will be kill or be killed, and if he hits Tafa, he could sleep him here because he does have power, but I like Tafa. The odds are hideous. Minus 318, plus 279. I would say if you're going any bet on this fight, just dog it. Even if you're not picking the dog, it's just not really much value. Tafa to win by KO, minus 185. Hunsucker by KO, plus 475. If it was Hunsucker by KO, TKO in the first round, it's plus 1,000. I think Tafa probably stops him in the first or second. He's got a better boxing game. He'll exploit the holes of Hunsucker. But at the end of the day, Hunsucker's still there, and he can land big strikes. And we've seen underdogs come through recently big time. Let's see what the people's votes are here. We have Tafa strongly ahead. Strongly ahead. Do you think AJ McKee can succeed in the UFC? Yeah, I do think I do think he could. I believe so. Tafa by early KO. The draw's looking juicy. Tafa by KO. AJ McKee, you think's the best pound for pound fighter? I don't know, man. He'd have to take some bigger fights. Tafa by KO, understandable pick. Pass, certainly. What's the fight ends inside the distance prop? Let me look real quick. Fight ends inside the distance. Ends inside. What am I looking at? Minus 400. Yeah. No touch. Fight ends up going to decision. But I don't believe so. These guys are kill or be killed. Someone is getting knocked out, and the people are strongly favoring Tafa. Yeah, I know. That is crazy. 4-3 with that much. Who's the guy that beats Demetrius Johnson? How can he do it? He just got beat over in one championship by that Brazilian dude whose name's escaping me, man. The guy Tafa lost to in the last fight was Jared Vandera. And then prior to that, I do believe he also lost to Carlos Felipe. That was a hard fight, though. That was close. The people are strongly in favor of Tafa, as expected. Do I think Tafa could get submitted? Potentially if they go to the floor. Maybe. Let's see. Official, finalized, closed poll. 65% for Tafa, 23% for Hunsucker, and some sickos out there betting a draw, man. Good stuff. Now, guys, if you have not yet, smash the like button. Show some love to the channel. Let's get those likes pumping up in here. And let's keep on moving. I'm going to get to the next fight. But yeah, I agree the Carlos Felipe fight was a scrap. And that was Tafa's good performance, which is probably why he's a big favorite here. And he's durable, even though he got knocked out by Jorgen De Castro in his debut. Ani Barcelos and Victor Henry. Let's throw a poll up there. Get the people's picks up in here. Barcelos. Hunsucker. Oh, not Hunsucker. Sorry about that. What are we looking? What's the names here? Barcelos and Henry, not Hunsucker. What am I talking about? Barcelos and Henry. Let's see what the people think. My take on this matchup. Barcelos should be able to clearly win the bout. Both these guys 34, so about the same age. They're only a few days apart in birthdays. Henry has a lot of pro experience, 21-5, but he has not been at the highest level. He's a pretty talented striker, does have a competent submission game. I see Barcelos Muay Thai being too much. I see his physical strength being a problem. If this fight gets to the floor, I believe there's more power on the side of Barcelos. I could see Barcelos getting a submission, but we have to note Henry's never been stopped. I will ride Barcelos wins by a decision, which could potentially hurt the hype a bit, even though he's coming off a loss. It's against Valiev, who's very high level. I'll go Barcelos for the win, though, certainly here, and I do think he beats Victor Henry, who takes his fight on short notice. Minus 312, plus 275. Barcelos wins by a decision, plus 190. Barcelos inside the distance, plus 150. I don't love the betting side of this fight. Over 1.5, minus 190 actually isn't a bad play, though. But outside of that, it's just not a lot of value on Barcelos. But I really do believe he wins, but there's definitely a possibility somehow Henry shocks us all and goes out there and beats Barcelos here. Let's see what the people are looking at. Strong favor of Barcelos. It was Adriano Moraes. That was it. The Periani, yeah. Knees to the head of grounded opponents. Absolute sickness. Hunsucker sucks. Adriano in the UFC at bantamweight, he'll get fucked up by the top guys, but he's good. Barcelos should have got a draw in his last fight. Yeah, unfortunate. Barcelos is going to win, man. Definitely see Barcelos. It would be hard to see a path to victory. I think Barcelos just does everything better than Henry. Does Adriano Moraes succeed in the UFC? I think he could fight in the UFC. I don't know if he'll succeed in the UFC. I don't know, what is success in the UFC? I could see him winning fights, But as far as catching a belt, I don't believe so. Yeah, the line is wide in favor of Barcelos here. Let me close out the poll, so get your final votes in. And the people seem to be heavy on Barcelos, as expected. I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. Juliana Pena once said. She stole it from Nate, but she did it great, man. Look at that. Strong favor of Barcelos, as expected. I think that it would be hard to find many people on Victor Henry here. Just a handful. The next fight of the night is also the featured prelim of the night. I'm definitely going to have to copy and paste these names. Jesus. I want to mess up the spelling here of Meerschaert and Stoltzfus. Oh my God, the poll just got posted. Let me end that poll. Sorry about that, guys. We have an incorrect poll, man. The button's a little finicky here. And guys, also, if you're tuning in and you have not yet, make sure to smash that like button. Show some love to the channel, because I do appreciate every one of you guys. You guys are great. The Fight Companion also this Saturday, the last one of 2021. Make sure to tune into that. Last week's was an absolute blast. We got over like 13,000 views. Let's keep that energy, and let's make this one's pop too. All right. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's get it. I don't know what's going on with this fucking polling thing. They're having some issues, some glitches here. When I add a third, it works perfectly, but when it's just two, it fucks up. Now, looking at the matchup, I think Meerschaert has a path to victory. I'm not super intrigued by Dustin Stoltzfus as a dog. He's not a tremendous striker, not super fast. Sometimes doesn't bring his punches all the way back as quickly as I'd like to see it. Meerschaert isn't really a fantastic striker, but he's scrappy. He puts good pressure. He's excellent on the floor. His submission game is extremely high level. I could see Meerschaert getting this one to the ground. I see him getting Stoltzfus's back and choking him out. I'm going second round submission for Meerschaert. I know Stoltzfus was able to last in there with Rodolfo Vieira. Very different jiu-jitsu styles. Also, Rodolfo Vieira was able to outstrike Stoltzfus due to the fear of the grappling. I could definitely see that same factor here. I think Meerschaert beats him by a submission. The odds for this one: -200 Meerschaert, +200 Stoltzfus. Win by submission, because that's what I'm going to have to look at here. For Meerschaert, +175. I do believe he wins by a submission here. Let's see what the people are thinking at the moment. 100% on Meerschaert so far. AJ McKee versus AJ DeVito, man. Listen, bro. If AJ McKee wanted to give me the clout, I'd be more than honored to let him kick me in the fucking head. He's an absolute fucking savage, man. Meerschaert sub, yeah. Chimaev's win over Meerschaert is aging like fine wine. It really is, bro. Change the draw option to undecided. Smart. I'll do that. I'll do that. That's smart. The reason it's there is just a glitch with the polls, man. So I had to add a third option to get it to work. They choke each other in a 69 sub. That's fucking funny. Let's see. Finalize your votes. If you're just tuning in and you haven't voted yet, make sure to. If you haven't smashed the like button, make sure to do that as well. Show some love to the channel. Much appreciation to everybody being here, supporting, enjoying the late night live. It's always a pleasure to chat it up with you guys late here and run through these cards. We're almost at the main card already. Time flies when you're having fun. All right, poll is ending in 3, 2, 1. Finalized poll. Doom, 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 in favor of. Bum, ba-rum, bum, bum. Trying to give you guys some quality sound effects here. 92% to 7%, which doesn't mathematically add up correctly, but at the end of the day, that's YouTube. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Meerschaert. I think Meerschaert wins. I think the people are right here. I think we're all on the right path for this fight. Meerschaert getting the win, and I do believe he goes out there and gets it done by a submission. I like what you guys are thinking here. Let's keep on moving up. Let's get to the main card. If you're tuning in, if you haven't smashed the like button, make sure to do it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Keep it locked in. Full card predictions, late night lives where I get your guys' takes as well, and we live chat it up. Fight companions on the fight day, weigh-in recap shows, and of course, the Money Line podcast too. Got a lot of content you don't want to miss. The next one, Darren Elkins and Cub Swanson. I'm pumped for this fight. Let's get this poll out there. All right. And let's see where the people are as I give you my take. So when I look at this matchup, I see Cub Swanson with a clear striking edge. He's also known for good takedown defense. Unfortunate loss in the last one against Giga Chikadze, but look how good Giga Chikadze's turned out to be. That loss is aging well for him. Darren Elkins is a guy who takes a beating and then comes back and wins. Both these guys pass 35, 38 for Cub, 37 for Elkins. Cub Swanson is the better technical striker. As long as he can stay away from just the scrap with Elkins where he gets put in a bad position and submitted, I don't see him getting grinded. I think Cub Swanson can clearly outpoint Elkins and win a unanimous decision here, keeping it on the feet, outboxing him. He has a clear speed edge. There's going to be lots of opportunities to land. I like Cub Swanson wins by a unanimous decision, and I do think it's a fun fight. Elkins, the damage, though, always a great time to watch. He comes back from craziness. Cub Swanson minus 190, Elkins plus 180. Props, let's say, fight goes the distance. Minus 125 at best value. Swanson wins by a decision, plus 150, plus 163 at best value. I think that's more likely here. I'm excited to see it. I'm on my man, Cub Swanson, for the W. I do think he beats the damage in this fight. And let's see what you guys are thinking here. I think the split 50-50. Wow, 50-50. The people are split. Hey, I'm glad you love these late night lives, bro. I appreciate that, man. Always a blast to do them. You wouldn't mind an Elkins dog pick? I mean, of course, he is plus money. Best thing to watch while high. That's great, bro. I'm glad you're enjoying it while you're stoned, bro. Both are good fighters. Always like Swanson from WEC days. Yeah, same, man. Elkins because of odds. Okay, I respect it. Elkins has actually shifted to the people's pick. Wow, that's crazy, guys. Get your votes in. If you're on the opposite side, vote. If you're on the same side, vote. I'm very curious. I'll close the poll momentarily. Right now, it's 50-50. By this logic, this fight should be a pick'ems. We should be looking at even Stevens odds, but we're not. We're looking at Elkins as a massive underdog. Right now, you guys are swaying it to Elkins. All right, I am closing the poll in 3, 2, 1. Appreciate you, bro. Starman, much love, man. Appreciate that. All right, finalized poll. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. What is it sitting at? 57% for Darren Elkins, 42% for Swanson. So the people are on Darren Elkins. You guys are going against me here, and you guys are picking Elkins for the win. I respect that. He's a legendary underdog. He's known for being the dog, coming back, winning fights after losing rounds. I totally understand leaning towards that pick. That's good stuff, man. That is great stuff. Let's keep on running to the next fight. Thought we were all high? Listen, man, I would assume at least some of you guys are. The moment I am not, though. Sometimes I am, but not today. Diego Ferreira versus Mateusz Gamrot. Get the poll up there to the people. I don't understand, man. There's a glitch with my mouse, bro. It fucks with me, man. My mouse likes to piss me off. Need a new one. Second fight on this main card. Gamrot versus Ferreira. I think Mateusz Gamrot can clearly win this fight. On the feet, he's better. Ferreira's got too much meat on his punches, man. He throws a little bit loopy. He's a little wide. He's been knocked out before. I think Gamrot has the power to sleep him. Wrestling game of Gamrot is great. He's the younger man. He should be 20-0 as a pro. And I think that, I think that this is the showcase for Mateusz Gamrot. I think Gamrot wins by a KO in the first or second round. If he went out there and submitted Ferreira, that would be nuts. But I think smarter game planning would be use better striking. If you go to the ground, Ferreira, you're still at risk, no matter how good you are from the top position of getting caught in something. He does have very good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. On the side of Ferreira, 2 losses too. Beneil Dariush, the split, and Gregor Gillespie. I like Mateusz Gamrot for the victory, and I do think he goes out there and stops Diego Ferreira and really emerges now as a potential contender heading into 2022. The odds for this fight, minus 180, minus 179 technically for Gamrot, plus 170 for Diego Ferreira. I like Mateusz Gamrot for the clear-cut win. KO TKO for Gamrot, plus 350. Interesting. I don't know, man. I'm feeling like he's going to knock Diego Ferreira out. Gamrot, KO TKO, plus 350. I like that. And I definitely see Gamrot as a quality play. He really should go out there and beat Diego. I do think he's a real prospect on the rise. The people's pick for this one. You guys are strongly in favor of Gamrot, as I expected here. Gamrot wins easily. You guys are all, hey, I love to hear it, man. I love to hear the people are enjoying while also enjoying their herbs, my friend. You like Diego, but Gamrot got this easy. I agree. Ferreira quit versus Gillespie. Bro, we've seen Ferreira broken in the past, and I think he gets broken here. I think that we're going to see Gamrot run through him. You can tell who's the better fighter from the picture. That's funny, man. You can't tell from the picture, though. But Gamrot's the man. Why is this line so tight? I think it's because Ferreira has a tricky ground game. Gamrot, known majority of his career as a grappler. I'm ending the poll, though, guys. Get your final votes in. And let's see what the people think about this fight. Dum, 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 dum. 92% in favor of Mateusz Gamrot. I don't know where they're getting 7. It's 6%, but no, it's 8%. What the fuck am I talking about? What am I, a moron? 8%. Really good test for Gamrot. We'll see if he stands with the elites for sure. Yeah, Ferreira and Beneil did fight twice, man. Both close. Good pick, guys. People on Gamrot, as am I, and the odds, pretty playable. Assunção versus Simón. Ooh, this is a good one. Let me throw the poll up there for the people. And if you guys haven't and you're watching, smash that like button. Show some love. All right. Poll is coming up. Simón versus Raphael Assunção. You know, Assunção isn't a bad fighter, but at 39 bantamweight versus a guy 10 years younger, I think that Simón should be able to put a high pace on him, wrestling heavy game, and I really think that Assunção at this point doesn't have the tools. Of course, if he lands a big strike, it could hurt. He could win this fight by a stoppage, but how often is he knocking people out? He's on a 3-fight losing streak. I think Simón's wrestling will be a problem, some control in the clinch. Simón has a height and reach edge, and the reach is a pretty solid one, 3.5 inches. He's the faster guy. I think his stand-up game's improving. I see him winning a unanimous decision over Raphael Assunção. The odds for this fight are very strongly in favor of Simón. Minus 265, plus 241. That's widespread as hell. I like Ricky Simón for the win at minus 265, but the bet I don't like. Too widespread. Simón wins by a decision, sitting at plus 130. They're not making it much value on Ricky Simón here. He's very widespread. Over 2.5, minus 180. Fight goes the distance, minus 155. Actually, that's not a bad one. I do think there's high possibility we're going 3 rounds here. So something to potentially play as fight goes the distance. I am on Ricky Simón. The people are heavy on Ricky Simón. You guys are team Simón all the way here. You're on the Simón hype train. Cheers, brother. Cheers, brother. Enjoy. I hope you have a good shift, man. Dariush should have been unanimous. What's up? What's up, bro? Ricky, decision or sub? I don't know if he gets a sub on Assunção. Yeah, Assunção is on the way out. Simón, yeah, I think Simón gets him. Yeah, this fight. Dude, straightforward. Who knows, man? The fight game is insane, bro. Simón's don't do well against vets. I think he does in this spot. You don't like the odds? I don't either. I got Simón with some money behind him. Okay. How much? It's a big test. Yeah, no easy win. Certainly not an easy win for Ricky Simón. Let your voices be heard. Vote in the poll. Let me know what you guys thinking. Right now, Simón is massively in the favorable side. All right. I will close out this poll here and we'll get to the next fight. 93% for Ricky Simón. Assunção at 6. He's a minus 1,000 favorite with the people. Very widespread. And it's not surprising to see that at the end of the day. Ricky Simón, I do believe, wins. He's only lost to Ferreira, and Dos Santos. Yeah, bro, fair losses. And he beat Merab Dvalishvili by submission, too. Let's keep on running up the card. The featured bout of the night, Amanda Lemos and Angela Hill. I like these ladies going after it. The odds are hideous, though. I'll give you guys insight immediately. Let's see. Put the poll up. Let your voices be heard. Send the vote in the chat. And let's talk about this fight. Angela Hill versus Amanda Lemos. I really feel like Lemos can go out there and beat her. She's got a good roll going right now. 4-fight winning streak since moving down to women's strawweight. Loss in the last one for Hill. She's 1-3 in her last 4. Angela Hill is a good striker. She's got a nice Muay Thai style. Little bit hittable, though. Not a ton of head movement. On the opposite side, Lemos is a tricky southpaw who's very explosive. You should move your head when you fight against Lemos. She does have real knockout power at this weight class. She's also physically very strong, and I think she's got a clear grappling edge over Angela. I could see the first girl to stop Angela Hill, at least the first one that I'm recently thinking of. Amanda Lemos could be the one. I got Lemos winning all day here, leaning towards KO, TKO, or potentially decision or even submission. So inside the distance might be your best play here. But the lines are ugly. Minus 332 at best value, plus 310 for Hill. When I look at this fight, Lemos wins inside the distance, plus 200, maybe, but I could also see her winning a unanimous decision as well. I looked for any way to pick Angela Hill, man, and I can't do it. I personally don't feel that she matches up well in this spot at all. Let's see what the people think, though. Lemos, but you guys have it close right now. You like Hill as a dog? Lemos is on that Brazilian juice, but you're going Hill in this fight? Okay. Hill, big plus money. All right. I'm not betting on this one, no. I think Lemos takes it to the ground. Definitely could see that. I could see her out-muscling the hell out of Hill and out-grappling her, maybe even submitting her, too. Let's see what that submission prop is. Let me look at it. Lemos wins by submission, upwards of plus 1,000. That might be the play right there. Lemos submission. That's the most valuable prop. That's the MVP. That really is the MVP prop. You're going dog or pass, that's totally fair. The people are seeming to be on Lemos. I'll keep the poll up for another minute. See where it's finalized at here. Hill's last stoppage was against Marcos by sub in 2019. Been a while. Finalized poll. Close. 58% Lemos, 41 Hill. That's a very competitive poll. And for good reason. Angela Hill's an OG. Good. Your parlay is Simón, Lemos and Simón in a parlay? Yeah, some of those decisions she did look like she deserved to win. Styles make fights too, but she's still taking the losses on paper. There's still L's at the end of the day. Amanda Lemos for the win over Angela Hill. Co-main event. If you guys haven't yet, smash that like button. Show some love to the channel. I appreciate everybody for being here. Much love to my people tuning in to the live show. Got Belal Muhammad versus Wonderboy. A good matchup, man. Will Belal make us remember his name? Let's find out. Looking at this fight, I feel like Wonderboy's range management will be enough to fend off Bilal's grappling style. Bilal doesn't bring the knockout power to threaten Wonderboy much on the feet. Of course, if he landed the perfect shot, it could knock him out, but likelihood is extremely low. He doesn't have the same style of aggressive pressure as Burns. I don't think he's as fast. I also think that his stand-up game, he gets picked apart from range. Pressuring Wonderboy, he's going to be able to counter beautifully here. If Bilal stayed on the back foot, really made Wonderboy come to him, I could see Wonderboy just picking him apart there as well, because I don't think he brings that threat like Woodley had, the big knockout threat. All Bilal really has here is one way to win, and that's taking the fight to the floor. I can see Wonderboy from range just piecing him apart and winning this fight, even by a potential stoppage. I'm leaning decision, though. I don't think Bilal's going down easy, but I do think Wonderboy for the W. And we'll continue with some upward momentum at 38 years of age, nearly 39. He's still looking good inside of the UFC. Looking at the odds for this one, minus 214 to plus 200. Wonderboy, of course, the favorite. Wonderboy wins by a decision, plus 110. Wonderboy KO TKO, plus 375. Of course, he has the technical karate abilities to get a knockout. I'm not thinking Bilal gets it done. I don't think he can be the guy to upset Wonderboy here. Fight goes the distance, minus 225. Not great value. I like Wonderboy, though, and I do think he wins the fight. The people are heavy on Wonderboy as well, which not a surprising thing at all. Gamrot, Wonderboy, Lewis Daukaus fight doesn't go the distance parlay, plus 170. I think it's a decent one. Hill's one of the best cases of robberies, fucking up your record and rankings. Agreed. Wonderboy decision. Never bet against the boy. That's fair. Thompson wins. Bilal's name forgotten. Johnny Hendricks versus Wonderboy 2.0. I'd be intrigued, but I think that Wonderboy already knocked him out before. He'd do it again. Lemos and Simón, if a parlay, if you're going to play it. Wonderboy for the win. Thompson decision. What an upset last card. Yeah, that was crazy. If Burns can take Thompson down, Bilal can too. I don't know about that, man. Different styles of grappling. I think Wonderboy controls range much better. There's a lot more of a threat with the Muay Thai of Gilbert Burns on the feet than there is with Bilal. I think the striking will open up the grappling. All right, I will close the poll in just a moment, so get your final votes in. Also, if you're tuning into the show and you have not yet, smash that like button. Show some love to the channel. Let's get that algorithm pumping. Much love, guys. Much love. Yo, thank you, Benjamin. Much love, dude. I appreciate that a lot, bro. I love you as well, dude. Thank you. Thank you. The grind don't stop, guys. The grind don't stop. All right, finalized poll. Finalized poll coming out. 80% on Wonderboy. Burns is stronger and more athletic than Muhammad. Not close. Yeah, I don't think it's super close. Fedora experts, man. The flat cap, bro. You know it's a flat cap, bro. You know this is not a fedora, man. Fedora is like those rounded hats, you know, that like the pimps wear. This is technically called a flat cap, bro. Just so you know, man. Hello, I meant this remind me of Hendricks-Thompson fight. Ah, okay. Okay, that makes more sense. Now I get what you mean. Yeah, it could look like that. We could see a knockout, but I think that Bilal is a little better than that version of Johnny Hendricks, man. Appreciate the show. Well, I appreciate you tuning in, brother. Appreciate everybody being here. You guys are fantastic. Main event of the evening. Guys, smash the like button. Show some love to the channel. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. Keep it locked in. We got tons of content coming out. Can't wait to watch this card live with you guys, so make sure you tune into that Fight Companion. We got this week's best MMA bets dropping tomorrow, which is always a blast of a show. Let's talk Derrick Lewis and Chris Daukaus. Okay, first and foremost, I have to put the poll up, but after I do that, we will hear my take on this one. All right, let's see what the people think with the main event. Derrick Lewis has one method to win every fight, and it's touch your chin and you go to sleep. Chris Daukaus is a fantastic boxer. He's got really nice striking skills, fast hands. He's got great momentum on his side. Obviously, Derrick Lewis, regardless of the loss to Ciryl Gane, is a threat with any fighter in the world. If he hits you in the face, you will get knocked out, majority of the time. It would take a special chin to absorb a Derrick Lewis blow. There is a high possibility that Chris Daukaus eats one on the chin and sleeps. But Chris Daukaus is, technically speaking, the superior striker, the superior grappler, the superior fighter. He has a clear-cut speed edge. My fear is that he gets caught. It definitely could happen. Looking at this fight, I want to talk about the odds for just a moment. Fight doesn't go the distance, sitting at minus 350. I don't see this fight going 5 rounds. I would be absolutely shocked. I really want to say Daukaus can TKO him in the 3rd or 4th. That was the original pick. The more I sit and ponder on it, though, we have to worry that Derrick Lewis lands 1 strike. Daukaus was hit a little bit by Shamil Abdurrahimov. If you get hit the same way by Derrick Lewis, you don't wake up. I mean, you do wake up eventually, but you don't continue the fight. You go down and you're unconscious for about a minute, and then you wake up. What the hell happened? Derrick Lewis steals your soul when he touches you, and he still will have a legitimate chance of winning this fight by KO. I'm very torn, guys. I'm very torn. I want to see how they look on the scales. I want to see some of the interviews coming up during the week. See where Derrick Lewis's head is at. Of course, he's going to want to bounce back and get a big win. I will lean Daukaus, but this is a scary fight, guys. Super scary fight. Daukaus has really fast hands. I agree. I think Daukaus could TKO him in the 2nd or 3rd, man. You smash the like button? Well, I appreciate you, bro. Much love. Flat cat pipe. That's sick. The poll right now in favor of Daukaus, too. The people are liking Daukaus. That's interesting. Daukaus does get hit, bro. But he's in a different matchup here. He's going to really have to avoid the shots by Derrick Lewis. The Black Beast for sure. Can Daukaus eat a left hook from Lewis, though? Probably not. Give me the kid from Philly. I respect it. This fight will not go the distance. No chance. For me, I like Daukaus. For me, Derrick is just going there to get paid. He never cared about the title. He's just going to make money. I think he wants the title, but he gasses. Derrick Lewis is not in good shape. I feel like Daukaus is the superior mixed martial artist, but Derrick Lewis is still a hell of a fighter. Daukaus wants to be the greatest heavyweight of all time. That's what he said. Derrick is winning by KO. Yes, Daukaus has more to win. The same applied to Sky last week. Yeah, certainly possible, man. Daukaus is definitely better technically, man. Definitely. Big weight advantage for Lewis. I agree, bro. It's a factor. Derrick definitely wants to win. I think Derrick Lewis could knock Daukaus out, man. I think there is a high likelihood that we see Derrick Lewis starch Daukaus. Looking towards the lines. Knockout prop for Derrick Lewis is plus 160. Knockout prop for Chris Daukaus plus 125. Somebody's getting slept here, but let's not forget this. Daukaus has a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. If he gets a tired, say he survives, and he gets a tired Derrick Lewis to the floor, I could see Derrick Lewis tapping. I could see a submission getting put in by Daukaus and him showing a new wrinkle in his game. We'll find out on fight night. This fight is nuts. We'll go towards Daukaus, but hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. And a very tricky matchup for both men here. And the polls are in favor of Daukaus big time. You think Lewis might rear naked? He didn't get hit too much, but if he gets touched, he could get hurt. Yeah, Daukaus is all in. I'm expecting him to be better and better each fight. Black Beast takes his soul, possible. Aspinall Daukaus does intrigue me. No, that's Gane and Lewis, or excuse me, Gane and Francis are scary fights. Who knows where this man's head is at? Yeah, I think that we'll see, man. This fight's gonna be chaos. Let me quickly look. Under 2.5 minus 185. Under 1.5 plus 107. Daukaus might be looking up at the lights, guys. It's definitely possible here. But you guys are in favor of Daukaus. I am going to end the poll. Another level, in my opinion. Daukaus is scary. I do agree. I once read Lewis. They made a mistake. I went back to change the ticket. Then Lewis got knocked out. Damn. Derrick Lewis let you down. Great plus money on Lewis. People looking too much into the Gane fight. Yeah, Gane is a different level for sure. Yeah, Daukaus on the ground is no fucking slouch, guys. We're nervously going Daukaus. The people are torn. 30%, 31, 68 in favor of Daukaus. I don't know why YouTube doesn't have percentages right. That's so weird, man. Just round up. That's odd. YouTube does not know math, guys. That's unfortunate. Never knew that until right now. I just realized the percentages are way off for the polls. 68% to 31. That's great, bro. Absolutely fantastic. What a great card. It annoys me so much Lewis won the Blades fight. Dude, Blades is a clearly better fighter, but it shows. One touch ends the night. when you fight against Derrick Lewis. Overall, we got a fun card. I can't wait for this weekend. We got Fight Companion. I got a lot of shows coming out. Best Bets tomorrow. Moneyline Podcast. Weigh-in recap show. And then, it's Saturday at 4, so we got an early card too, which that'll be a lot of fun to be on here, not until fucking 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Of course, we'll be live for the entire card, which will be fantastic. So make sure you guys tune in to that. That'll be a blast, man. Over 1.5 rounds. Lewis has quit in them. I agree. Over 1.5 is your favorite bets. 1% of those in the chat that didn't vote, I guess. It's a good number on Daukaus. Lewis has the touch of death. I agree. 1% for the dealer. That's funny. Yeah, he has the true one touch of death. He needs one strike. I'm trying to think if there's any MMA-related subjects I wanted to bring up real quick. Strickland sees himself fighting for the title with expert on steroids Adesanya. So Strickland accusing Adesanya of steroids. Pena clarifies the mom champ thing. Yeah, I know what she's talking about. She didn't mean it in the way people freaked out about. McGregor being sensible about his return. Jake Paul fights this weekend. That'll be interesting. Tyron Woodley gets back in there with him again. We'll see how that fight goes, man. I'm very interested in that match. I'm curious, how many of the people are interested in boxing? How many people want to know about the boxing game? How many people want to talk some boxing opinions? What's next for DP? Dustin Poirier? Bro, for Dustin Poirier, McGregor. I think so. I think McGregor-Poirier is the fight to make. Or even Diaz. How was the shoey? Bro, the shoey wasn't as bad as it looked, but I got dog hair in my mouth from that shoe. What an upset last card. Diaz contract got extended. Yes. You're interested in boxing? Good to know. If you didn't see that Jake Paul breakdown for that fight, check that out. I feel like the Jake Paul breakdown was pretty fucking fuego. And let me know, comment on that video what you guys think of the style. If you guys want to see me add in some boxing takes sometimes, I will be willing to do it. I love boxing, obviously my first fucking sport, so I'm very intrigued to talk about it. I feel like that's the best way. The best way is simply talking about it all. Talking about the best fucking sports, which are combat. Combat sports are number one. I'm sorry, I had to time this guy out. He kept spamming the damn chat over here. You missed the shoey, bro? Damn. You missed the shoey. Yeah, I don't know why there's no boxing betting channels. I guess I have to be the one who saves boxing on the betting side. So if you guys are intrigued by it, I will do it. If you haven't watched the Jake Paul video, check that out. Big fight in boxing this weekend. Artur Beterbiev versus Marcus Brown. I will potentially be throwing up a video for that. I'll see when I can fit one in, and we'll talk about that. Can I burn on the stream? Dude, I honestly don't want to hotbox the room, but I can take a break and go, light one up and chill. Right now, I'm not, dude. I'm sober. But on the Fight Companion, I will towards the end. I don't like to do it from the start because then by the end of the show, I'm too tired, man. You love the show? Much love, bro. Thank you, Benjamin. Hasn't won a fight since 18. Yeah, Connor hasn't won in a minute, bro. Yes to boxing? Okay. Listen, guys, if I'm posting the boxing stuff, make sure to watch it and smash the likes and leave a comment. Share the video too. The best thing you can do to help me out to continue to grow is simply smash the likes, comment for the algorithm, and share the video. Send it to somebody that might enjoy the content. I guarantee you, every subscriber I have knows one person that isn't subscribed that would also be interested. Can you imagine if they all subscribe? We'd be doubling 5,000. Also, yeah, we hit 5,000 subs, which is fantastic. Gotta love it. I'm so blessed, man. I really appreciate you guys more than you know. It's fucking amazing. We're on that road to 10K. MMA gives better fights than boxing, better matchups. Yeah, I agree. You're down for more boxing? Boxing needs somebody to bring the intrigue, man, and I think I could be the guy. If you're tuning into the show, you're enjoying, smash the like button. Show some love, man. It's the late night live, which has quickly become, probably my favorite thing to do all week, besides maybe the Fight Companion, because the Fight Companions are always a blast. During the MMA drought, I'll still be doing the late night live. So if you guys want to chat it up, I'll be doing news reactions. We'll talk about different things. I'm going to keep the content coming out while I'm away, or while I guess the fights are away. I'll still be here. Unfortunately, we won't have predictions for about a month. I'm going to find anything possible to cover. Potentially Ryzen. I don't know why I'm feeling a fucking stuffy nose right now, man. It's like an inflammation nose. Hold on real quick, guys. Give me a sec. Gotta clean this nose out, man. Hopefully the boogers aren't fucking coming out on screen here. Let me look at myself. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good. You have 2 little girls and your Saturdays don't get much more eventful. Well, I'm glad I can make your Saturdays more enjoyable. Number one priority is entertainment for you guys, man. I want you guys to enjoy the content. That is my number one goal here. In boxing, the best fighters fight someone you never heard of and then never fight each other. Yeah, that's kind of the consistent issue these days, right? Daukaus versus Lewis, epic main event. Oh, it's going to be fantastical. Stop testing for PEDs. Boxing will be awesome. I mean, dude, they don't test that heavily. Look at fucking Canelo. You think he's natural? I don't know about that, dude. I don't know about that. Overall, great combat, man. Shakur representing your old stomping ground. I like Shakur Stevenson a lot. I think he's got a bright future. I will add some boxing to the channel, man. Something called me to do it, and then hearing you guys say yes, I'll have to bring it in, man. Much love, guys. I do appreciate it. You guys coming through, watching the content, as always. It's great stuff. Bellator, yeah, man, I agree. Bellator is always popping. Gotta love Bellator. They are doing well, but they've hit a bit of a plateau. Bellator, I feel like the hype was real, and they kind of flatlined out. I think they were better off doing a bit of the freak show fights. I'm not going to lie to you. It brought more eyes. Daukaus versus Lewis doesn't see a round 3. Definitely possible, man. For certain possible. Overall, guys, it's been a blast chatting it up on this late night live. I am going to get out of here. Much love. If you're tuning in, you haven't smashed the like button, make sure to do so. Show some love to the channel. Much love to everybody tuning in. You guys are fantastic. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn the post notifications on. Make sure if you guys are subscribed and you don't have the post notifications on, turn them on so you do not miss a video. Keep it locked in here at MMA Experts. Smash the likes. Much love, everybody. I'm about to head out, baby. Do they still have bare knuckle fights? Yes, they do. They do bare knuckle boxing. I haven't really covered it, but if there's going to be bare knuckle events in the MMA drought, they will get priority. So at the end of the day, we'll see. All you want to see is Floyd get his ass kicked. Wish he'd fight Canelo now, even though it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I doubt they do that, man. All right, guys. Much love. I am signing off. Thank you all for tuning in to Late Night Live, episode number 6. More coming, baby. Thank you, guys. Peace. And I'll see you all in the next video.